By the time he was 4 years old, my son Jacob racked up over 100 surgeries, and he spent the better part of his first 5 years in the hospital. There definitely was a social disconnect for Jacob in the traditional school setting. He is a very caring kid and kind of like an old soul. And I think that peers didn't understand Jacob. So Jacob struggled to have really any meaningful friendships. And it's sad because you certainly want your child, and I want Jacob to have friends.
At my old school, I felt hopeless, disappointed, sad, and angry because I couldn't really get anywhere, like I wasn't getting anywhere. Didn't have any friends. I didn't have any support that I needed to succeed. And it just made me very sad and depressed. I felt rejected and not accepted for who I am.
The bullying got so bad that kids were kicking the back of Jacob's chair and his hearing aids would come flying out. Kids threatening to hurt him, being hit physically. And when it got to be physical, that's when my husband and I said, this is enough. We've got to get him to a different environment. Now at Fusion, Jacob wants to learn. Jacob wants to be there. Jacob is so much more comfortable talking to peers. So he doesn't feel judged. He doesn't feel bullied. Fusion has been a godsend for Jacob.
I struggled socially in my old schools, but now I'm able to better connect with peers at Fusion through clubs like Student Ambassadors, because I had the opportunity to connect with others to help towards a common goal.
There's no way that Jacob would be the confident 18-year-old. I'm gonna start crying. There's no way that Jacob would be the confident 18-year-old that he is today in the traditional school setting. He loves being at school. He actually is excited to see his teachers. He is interested in the course content, and he really wants to do a good job because he's happy at Fusion. When he was first born, he was so medically challenged, nobody knew if he could even go to school. And now Jacob is a senior, he's about ready to graduate, and we are so very proud of him. And Fusion has been the biggest part of that.
Fusion is special to me and to everyone because you get the opportunity to make really personal and close relationships with your teachers, relationships that you won't be able to make at a public school because there are 20 or 30 kids in a class rather than just one student with one teacher. And they pour their hearts and souls into adapting their classes to their students' needs, which I am forever grateful for.